Yeah, but Chris, so the Asana thing, does that make sense to you, by the way?
Yeah, of course, because that's the difference between natural and adjusted. Like you have to, for work, for business, you had to adjust to, or basically have others, do the work for you. So the rules to manage the business effectively, you need to have the structure and you need to have you cannot be the rule breaker, right?
Right. But right. That's the point. So there's
Yeah,
rules in this thing, right? When you're using that, but that goes against everything I'm about.
yeah,
It goes against like my entire being. Like the Asana thing goes against what I am, but I know that it's needed in a business, and especially for you guys. And it actually tells me that it is based on what that said. It was like you guys like things written out. You guys like to have time to do things. You like things to be explained to you,
yeah.
right? Where like I was just laughing when I was like looking at some of this, thinking like, I definitely do that. Like I definitely
That's why I was
fire
laughing
away.
because it's
Yeah,
pretty accurate. I was like, oh,
totally, totally. But it is, and it's true.
But But by the way, Eric, that high I is actually not a negative thing. Like when you were saying, basically,
No,
it's a very positive thing. It's
yeah,
basically what salespeople have. So
yeah.
if you're a good D and high I, basically that's like a sales background CEO. That's
Right.
very
So let me
good.
let me explain one quick thing to you though, that this is really important. Each one of those has a positive and a negative to it. And the reason is it all depends on what we're talking about.
Right.
Right. If you told me to go and design something or program something or do something that is there, that would be bad that I'm a high I. Versus if you told me to go sell something,
Yeah.
right? Like you want me on that front line. You don't
Yeah.
want me on the back. You don't want me on like the Asana board. I'd be a disaster. I would be bottlenecking things, right? Like I would go and talk to you guys. I'm not steady, right? Like the steadiness, but it's like to your point of like how you're perceiving it. Like I
Yeah.
didn't mean it was a negative. I just think it's a negative to certain things that I do that are for the business.